Hi, this is Tinko Travels and today we are in
Puglia in southern Italy.
Ciao!
With olive groves and rugged coastline, Puglia is one of the more rustic parts of Italy.
Located in the country's southeast, Puglia includes what most people call the Heel of Italy, also known as the Salentine Peninsula, and including the cities of Bari and Lecce.
It's not very well known in the UK, but to the French it is a beloved destination.
Hence why I suggested,
and hence why I knew very little about it.
Resorts like Polignano and Mare are teeming with sun worshippers looking for a little strip of Mediterranean sand to go and lie on.
Which is easier said than done because the beaches aren't massive.
Well, it's a good thing there's so much coastline in Italy then, isn't it?
When British people think about Italy, they tend to think of Rome, Venice, Florence, the Amalfi Coast, Milan and the lakes, even Sicily, but Puglia is proof there's a whole lot more to it than that.
At times you feel like you're visiting the Italian holiday resorts for Italian, but if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for us.
We have arrived in Monopoli, so do not pass go, do not collect £200.
Shut up now. With the coastline littered with small fortified towns, Puglia distinctly has a colour scheme.
The buildings are limestone or painted white, with cute little blue or green shutters, and all the boats are blue too.
It's simple, but absolutely beautiful.
So that is a panzerotti. Can you just explain to us what that is?
It's pizza dough.
Yeah.
It's like a calzone. Yeah, and then it's been deep fried. It's a tiny little thing, but it looks delicious.
And it's full of like cheese.
Oozy cheese and tomato sauce and meats. Everything you want.
Sounds disgusting. No sign of the man from Del Monte, which is unexpected.
Inland, Puglia borders the incredibly rustic Basilicata.
With the Apennine Mountains forming the spine of Italy, the further inland you go, the more mountainous it becomes, with towns and villages clinging high on the mountainsides, built to take advantage of their vantage points across the valleys below.
The views are absolutely spectacular from the top, but the streets are narrow, winding, and Google Maps get completely lost when you're zigzagging your way through the ancient alleyways.
And while the coast is thoroughly used to welcoming tourists, the inland towns are a lot less prepared, so you'll struggle to find anywhere for lunch when everything shuts for hours in the middle of the day.
Or find water if you run out like we did.
Which was fun, in mid-August and 36-degree heat.
Towards the bottom of the hill and you come to the city of Lecce.
If Lecce was in any other country, it would be trumpeted as the nation's tourist hotspot. But because it lives in the permanent shadow of the other more famous Italian cities, it has remained relatively undiscovered.
But there's a reason why it's known as the Florence of the South, with its medieval streets littered with Baroque architecture that could rival Rome itself.
Because of its location, a city has been in this spot since before even the Romans, with the city existing here since at least the time of the Trojan War, when it was colonised by the Mycenaean Greeks.
And the evidence of its long and glorious past can be seen throughout its remarkably preserved historic centre.
Puglia is the hottest part of Italy, with temperatures of 40+ degrees in summer not that uncommon.
It borders the Adriatic Sea to the east, so the prevailing winds are coming from inland.
But if you do need to cool down, I can think of worse places than heading underground to some of the remarkable grottos that honeycomb the bedrock of parts of the area.
We went to the Grotta del Trullo, which were remarkable caverns dripping with stalactites and stalagmites.
So why is it called Grotta del Trullo? I'm glad you asked.
I didn't.
Yes, but I know you wanted to. It's because there's a trullo on top of it. And what's a trullo, you ask?
Well, again, I didn't.
Well, let me show you. Trullos are small whitewashed houses with stone cone roofs that are unique to this area of Italy.
And nowhere can you see more of these distinctive buildings than in Alberobello.
The people of the area were forced to build trulli because their particularly mean landlords wanted them to live in structures that could be easily knocked down when they were tired of having them living on their land.
Trulli were traditionally dry stone buildings, built without any mortar, which meant they could be dismantled easily and reduced to just a pile of stones.
But thankfully, thousands of these have survived to the present day, with most of them here in this remarkable UNESCO World Heritage Site.
So what's this place called?
Alberobello.
Alberobello.
Bello.
Alberobello.
Alberobello.
Albero.
Bello.
Albero.
Albe.
Albero.
Bello.
Bello. Alberobello. Albero.
Puglia is a stunning region of Italy that's a little off the beaten track, but definitely worth visiting.
We combined it with trips into Basilicata, so you'll have to stay tuned to see what we got up to there.
But with its biggest city, Matera 2019's European Capital of Culture, there's a lot to see and do on that side of the country as well.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and to follow us on Instagram.
At Through My Crooked Eyes.
And make sure you tune in next time when we'll be in
Basilicata,
where we get to see the charmingly rustic side of southern Italy. Until next time, folks.
See ya.